I'm gonna go ahead and pull this shit up in just a second. This was back in Nighthold, back whenever I was the raid leader and the guild master for my my current guild. Okay, just a second. Let me move out of here. I'll turn in this quest and then we'll do it. That way I can kind of just get out of the area. I could throw the pigskin over the mountains. That's right, Uncle Rico. That's fucking right. Just Google Asmongold Star Augur. It's the top result. Well, yeah, of course. Like they had to shut down Warcraft logs that day because I was getting such high parses. Nobody else wanted to do the raid. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm like, realistically, like, the server, the website actually did crash that day. Like, I'm not even kidding. Probably didn't have anything to do with me, but I like to think that it did, you know what I mean? Did Dragon Slayer give you GM? Did you give Dragon Slayer GM, or am I still GM? No, I haven't given it to him yet. But no, I'm currently the GM of the guild. I'm not really the guild master. I'm more like the guild administrator. You know, like, if something goes wrong, I fix it. You know, like, if there's, like, a filing problem, you know, I come in there and I make sure that everything's kind of sorted out. You know what I mean? I don't really do a whole lot of crazy stuff, but I do what I need to do. New Savix video is funny as fuck. There's some videos that I do want to watch today. I figured we could kind of get those out of the way, maybe, like, after I do some mount runs, and then we'll sit down and do Heroic Ashara, right? I want to get this done, and then I'm probably going to open up my boxes after this, and we'll go from there. That's pretty much what I'm thinking. Okay, just give me 1 second. Guild mascot? Yeah, basically, guild mascot. Okay, just a second. Let me go ahead and move down here. I'll show you guys the video, okay? This is a literal god in action here. Watch this. Okay. Pause this here.
Sometimes it can be hard to find. Especially if you're the last two.
So I start off in the fight, right? I use my pre-pot. I immediately go in. Now let's skip all this bullshit, right? Because obviously I'm top DPS, okay? Let's just take a second here. Look at the damage meter. I know that you guys can't see the entire thing, but let's go ahead. I'm actually going to move this over just so you guys can see the whole thing. And that way you get a really good idea of like how much damage I'm doing. Look at that. Okay, see that's the damage right there. So this is just my normal burst. Obviously not using any overpowered trinkets or anything. This is just me starting off and, you know, doing a lot of damage. So we're going to go ahead and move forward into the most important phase, the last phase of the fight. So here we go. And this is where the literal god comes in, okay?
About saving space at this point. Just make sure it's not melee.
So I'm 6th place. Obviously, you know, I'm raid leading at the same time, telling everybody what to do.
All right, get
so
on
this
blue.
is where he goes into the last phase. This is where I start popping off. Heroism goes out. Damage starts happening. Now, I click my potion. I use my cooldowns. I just fucking destroy the boss, obviously. I'm 5th place now. Now get ready for this. Alt execute. Yeah, this is execute.
Okay, it's up.
So that thing goes out. Watch what I do. I move out of it. I never get hit by that. I've never been hit by that before in my life. So now they're spreading out. Watch my positioning here. I never make mistakes.
So for green?
Now I'm starting to stack up executes and do a lot of damage. Fucking Motley Crew comes on. I start just popping the fuck off. Watch the damage meter right here. I've already got 10 stacks of Juggernaut. Missing that. Staying on the boss to stack up execute so we can kill the boss as soon as possible. Didn't get Grand Conjunction. It's not even a big deal. Can't see a damage meter? Yeah, you can.
Good job. Get ready for the eye. Eye, move.
See, watch this.
Move to door,
so I move out of that while keeping my Juggernaut stocks up. So I didn't even miss that right there. I almost fucking died, but I didn't. And see, each time I execute, I'm doing more and more damage. Watch this. I missed Nighthold Warrior. Who doesn't? So this was the 200 IQ play. Look at that damage. 2 mil. 2 mil. Watch this. Another 2 mil. 2 mil. Nothing. Doesn't. It's not even a big deal. I do those all the time. Top DPS now, but it's not over yet. So then we have the second ad coming up. Now we opted to kill the second ad, but I stayed on the boss to stack executes because that was our strategy. So I'm facing away from the ad, hitting massive fucking damage. Now watch this right here.
Conjunction's gonna be after.
Watch this right here, the literal god.
Right after.
So we move out of that. Look at my stacks. I'm at 44, 45 stacks. That's a lot of stacks.
Stack after.
So we're gonna have the eye come up. Watch my avoid. Watch this avoid. Watch this avoid. So fucking fast, dude. So fucking fast. And I also miss my. I don't miss my stacks. I keep them up the whole time. Right here. Look at the damage now. Now I'm just popping the fuck off. Look at that. Each execute's increasing my DPS by like 100,000. It's insane. Look at that, I'm just pulling out ahead. This is a one-horse race at this point, doing so much damage. Everybody else is dead, which is good for me. That means I gotta spend more time in execute phase. 2 million executes. At this point, it's a low number. Battle cry is right about to come up, right at the very end. And watch these fucking numbers, boys. 4 mil, dude. 4 fucking mil. Look at that.
1 mil, Asmon.
Oh my god. Wow.
Well, there's the rank
Wow.
last class. Me and Asmon both got rank 1.
Yo, that was no big deal, man.
Nice job, guys.
Ooh, a 920.
That was the top parse in the entire world at that point. Whenever I got it right here. This is back in Nighthold.
Is that good for you?
Holy shit, dude.
Let's see when
Holy
rank 1
fucking
and
shit, dude.
single target
Those were the fucking days, man. Old Asmon, yeah, yeah, Master, that shit's making me more nostalgic than my DPS, dude. What the fuck? No, yeah, it is disappointing, obviously, they got rid of that, but, like, you know what? Fuck Blizzard. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, listen, I just want to show you guys, like, it's possible for me to not be terrible at the game. And I VOD'd that a long time ago because I knew that at some point in the future I would be bad. And I could just go back to that VOD and I could watch it and I could be like, see, it wasn't always. There's a point where I was good. And there it was. Okay, you went big dick beyond big dicks. Yeah, I mean, that fucking avoid at the end while I kept up my stacks. Holy shit. And here's the thing, right? Is it like I can still play like that. But the thing is, I feel like this is the thing. I'm thinking about, like, why is all these 16-year-olds winning Fortnite competitions, right? Why are they winning Fortnite competitions? And I figured out the reason. I've thought about this. Because they don't have to fucking think about anything. Like, you know what I'm thinking about right now? A mortgage. Taxes. Like, but you know what I mean? Like, I mean, actual, like, fucking shit that's important. And, like, I wish so much, dude. I remember back at 16, you know what I was thinking about? Titties and WoW. That was it. Like, literally, that was fucking it. That was the only thing that I would ever think about. And, well, and now, but yeah, it's basically, yeah, titties and WoW. That's it. I would never think about, like, oh, am I gonna pass the class in high school? Oh, man, I really hope that I pass English. Of course I'm gonna pass it. Who gives a fuck? Like, it doesn't matter. And at that point, I remember my GPA. I'll tell you guys something right here. I told this story before, but it's been a while. So, you know, context is a little bit different. So my dad made me go to a high school that I didn't want to go to because, he wanted me to be a successful member of society rather than just chill out and fuck around with my friends for 4 years. But I said to my dad, I'm like, yo, fuck you, Dad. I ain't gonna do that. I want to chill with the boys. I don't give a fuck about this whole school shit. And my dad's like, okay, well, we're gonna make you go to this good school so you've got a better life. And I'm like, I don't want a better life. I want a life with my fucking friends. And so my dad, so I thought to myself, like, well, what does my dad want? My dad wants me to get good grades and do well at this school. So what can I do to make my dad not do the way that what I wanted him, what he was doing, right? I was like, I just won't do anything at school. That's easy, simple. I won't do anything at school. So this was basically the idea, right? I'm not gonna do anything. Fuck it. And so I went over, and my GPA at the end of my first semester of high school, 0.08. I had to try for that. So my dad at that point, he was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna put you at the other school, right? And so my GPA was fucked ever since the beginning, right? Yeah, 0.08. Well, yeah, oh, and by the way, it worked. He transferred me to the other school with my friends. It worked. And, you know, that's the way it goes. So, like, this was like a conscious effort decision. Yeah, is a genius? Yeah, I know, dude. Hey, I mean, people, like, he always, like, whenever I was young, he would always tell me, like, he'd always want me to do different things. Like, I don't know, like, I think everybody has, like, you know, like, in retrospect, like, there are some things that my dad did that pissed me the fuck off that I would never do to my kid. But a lot of the things that my dad did, I'll do those things too, right? It's like I get a spelling test. I get a test back. And I'd be like, Dad, I got a 97. He'd be like, what'd you miss? You know? You know, like, what'd you miss? You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck do you ask that, man? Like, what do you mean, what'd you miss? Fuck you, Dad. Like, give me a break. Like, I'm trying to do my best here. And yeah, that would drive me insane. I'll be honest, it would. But you know, I know that obviously, like, you know, he just has very high expectations for me, and he's always been the same, right? Negative reinforcement? No, he just like, I mean, everybody in like my family is kind of like that, but it's. I don't know. It pissed me the fuck off. I'll be honest. Okay, let's just be real here. Don't fucking have kids. Well, no. What do you mean? Like, why? Because I'd be kind of a dick sometimes. Like, I'd want them to do well in school. Yeah, I shouldn't be a dick for that. Absolutely not. What the fuck is this? Why am I disarmed? Okay, we're good. I assume I'm in a great mood today? Of course I'm in a great mood. The fuck, man? If you got that 100, you'd have gotten the cheese on your burger? No, my dad never believed in that. My mom was the one who took me to Chuck E. Cheese if I got an A on the spelling test, not my dad. My dad was like, oh, good job. You did the thing that you were supposed to fucking do. You know, like, he didn't care at all. But yeah, it was my mom that cared. That's really what it is. Have you opened your chest yet? No, I haven't. I'm going to open up my chest after I finish these. I'm also going to kill the world boss. Hopefully get a piece of gear from him, too. Okay, let's get this real done. Okay. Here we go, boys. Let's get it done.